Hey guys, so I have a different video that I'm going to film for you. This is going to be a first impressions type video, and I've never done a video that I can think of where I've applied makeup on camera, so if there's any errors in staying in frame and whatever, I apologize in advance. So what this is a kit from It Cosmetics, and this isn't the one from QVC. I thought about purchasing that, but by the time I'd made up my mind to buy it, they were already out of my shade, so I kind of missed out on that one. But they do have this other kit available on their website. I think it's marketed as some sort of as seen on TV deal, and I'll include a link to that down below. But anyway, it comes in a box like this, and it has, I guess, part of their slogan printed on the back here. It says, "Leave it, discover it, love it," over and over. And then on the inside it says, "Your real beauty inspires me, XOXO Jamie." So this is, I believe it's the Your Most Beautiful You, something along those lines. And it comes with this little pamphlet, and I'll show you actually what comes in it, but here's a picture of the full kit that you can get, and they have a couple different options which I'll go into, as well as, you know, different shades and sizes and that sort of thing. So yeah, they just kind of talk about what the products are, and, you know, talk about some of the shades, how to use it, etc., the different products. So it's actually, I think, as far as pamphlets go, this is actually pretty handy, and I probably should have read through this beforehand, but I didn't. So anyway, so the QVC kit had their CC Creme, which was available before in like a tube format, but this was in a compact, and they also had a new CC concealer. So this doesn't have those products, so everything came in this plastic type pouch, which I'm kind of on the fence on. Like, it's, I guess, nice that it's, you know, somewhat packaged and it had tissue paper and everything, but I mean, it's the sort of thing where it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily worth keeping afterwards. But anyway, so the main product that was in here is the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. So it's kind of ironic that they went with the whole CC trend, and now we're back to tinted moisturizers, but this is still apparently full coverage. So this is SPF 50, broad spectrum physical sunscreen, clinically proven hydrating and anti-aging with 3D Skin Flex. So again, that's what it looks like, and this is 15 milliliters or 0.51 fluid ounce. Also came with a Bye Bye concealer, so kind of the companion product to that, and I'll go ahead and take off this plastic that's on it. And then it also had a, what is this? Vitality Lip Flush 4-in-1 Reviver, and this is in the shade Je ne sais quoi. And I think this is one of those that's supposed to adjust, so it's this really pale pink, and it's supposed to, I think, adjust, you know, with your chemistry and everything. And it says live, love, laugh with vitality on the tube there. So I don't need sort of affirmational slogans in my makeup, but you know. So it also comes with a Hello Lashes 5-in-1 clinically proven mascara with lash ball detailer, Hydrolux peptides, collagen, proteins, etc. So this is what it looks like. It has like a foamy type cap, and I've tried this before and I wasn't super impressed with it. We'll try that out later. And we also have this It Cosmetics Tinted Skin Blurring Finishing Powder in Bye Bye Pores. And yeah, this is in the shade Light. Everything I have is in the shade Light as far as Complexion products. And then you also got free gift, as it says on the tissue. So I thought this was a nice plus. This is the Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc. And okay, so I didn't think this was going to look like this. It looked like it had a plastic lid on the website. So like that. It's a nice big mirror also. Yeah, so excited to try that. And then it also came with a brush, which has a nice little holder here. It even says "it" on the cap. That's gonna there. So I think this is used, or supposed to be used with the disc here. So I guess maybe the bronzer shade on this end and highlight. So we'll try that out. My skin still feels a little tacky. It doesn't feel dry, so I'm not going to try and put any more moisturizer on. So I'm just going to, especially since this says it's a moisturizer, I'm thinking if I put moisturizer on beforehand, it might just end up in a mess. So it has a little pump, which is nice. I'm just going to squirt some. Okay, it's taking a second to... Okay, so I just put 2 pumps on the side of my hand there. And you can see it looks like that. And this is the lightest shade that it comes in. And I am pretty fair. This looks a bit dark. So let's see how this works out. So my major sort of skin concern is just covering up redness. I think it smells a bit lemony to me. I think that's one of the concerns in their CC cream, is that it has some citrus scents to it. So that actually doesn't look too bad shade-wise, especially since the tinted moisturizer, like it's not going to be full coverage. Like, I don't care what they say. And this product, I think, is now available on their website. So, and it feels pretty nice. It feels like, it doesn't feel like my skin is overly greasy now, and it doesn't feel like it's too dry. I'm gonna try one more pump. Ooh, that might have been a pump and a half. Just to see how much I can build up the coverage. And as you can see, I have freckles. So that's kind of, I guess, an easy way to judge how full coverage. And it doesn't feel cakey either, which is nice. I got some on my lip. I should also mention that my skin is very dry, so yeah, it's one thing to take into account too. I feel like right now I don't need to powder. But someone with more oily skin. And I think it also, now I'm going over it with a brush because I'm looking in the mirror And it does look, you know, compared to my neck here, like it could be a shade or two darker than what would be ideal. But just on my face alone, I think it looks good. Yeah, so very dry skin, fair with some redness. I don't think it's like rosacea, just, you know, kind of normal redness, and, you know, being so fair, it really does come through. Okay, so this is the Bye Bye Concealer, and again, it comes in a little squeezy tube, and I'm just gonna squeeze. So that's what it comes out with. The concealer is, again, in the light shade, but it looks much more pink, like fair toned, than the moisturizer did. It's very thick. You can see it kind of... and again, this is Bye Bye Concealer, so I don't know really what the point of having a full coverage product that mimics a foundation but is not a foundation. Like, I think it's probably mostly marketing. Alright, so this is very, very thick. And again, it's the same shade, but it looks a lot lighter than the Tinted Moisturizer. My eyes look super red too. So I've tried their, what's it called? Eye by Under Eye. And that to me is like way too thick. I mean, I do like quite a bit of coverage underneath my eyes, but you still want it to look somewhat natural. And this to me, it looks a tad bit heavy. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit over my eyelids. I'm trying to just stick to what they gave me. This could be a really nice eye primer, actually. So trying not to bring in more of my other products than is necessary, but I'm also at home, so I don't really mind too much of it. Wouldn't last as well as my NARS Pro Prime. Okay, so that's just the concealer there. Again, I think it has good coverage, but it almost seems like a mismatch with the tone of the foundation. So we'll see. Okay, so that was the Found-Sealer and the Found-Sealer. No, that's the Tarte thing. The which I've also ordered. Bye Bye Foundation and the Bye Bye Concealer. I guess just for the sake of science, I will apply. Oh, it came with a little puff. That's really cute. And it's taped up like that. Apply some of the powder, but I'm not going to try to have a super light hand with it because again, my skin doesn't really need a ton here. So I'm just going to put the lid back on tight, hopefully, and try to get some of it in the shaker. And then This is seriously adorable, but I'm just gonna try and, again, that looks super dark, and this is, it says it's light. I don't really believe them. It's really hard to get an even covering of powder when it's so little, but I'm just gonna try and tap a little bit, kind of where I would put my cheek products, just to make sure they don't really stick. Okay. So since this is tinted, you could probably build up the coverage more if you wanted. I don't really feel like that would be a good idea in my case, but okay. So that's that, and now let's go in with the other face products. So I'm going to use the brush it came with, and this bronzer is, I would say it's like a matte medium brown maybe. Hopefully it's not too extreme. The brush feels really soft, I will say that. I don't feel like this is a good coverage matte, or a good color match, really. But I like the finish of it. Like if they came out with a fair, I think I would give it a try. So this doesn't seem to be too pigmented, which is, I guess, kind of a good thing because you don't want to overdo it. Alright, so that is some bronzer. And then I will turn this guy around and use the other end for the highlighty shade. I don't know. I can see it's getting on my brush, but it doesn't look like there's getting a ton of product. Okay. So I'm going to use a different brush for the blush. This is a Sigma F15 Duo Fiber. Ooh, so this caked up a ton of powder. That was unexpected. Yeah, I feel like this definitely transfers to the face a little bit easier. Try to blend that out. Yeah, so you can see kind of how those look after my brush has been in it. So now I'm just gonna do kind of a light eye with the same powder. So this is the Wayne Goss number 6 brush. And I'm just going to take the highlight shade, which really doesn't really seem to come off. But at least it'll help set that concealer. I don't know if that's going to show up at all. And then I'm going to take a MAC 226 in the bronzer shade and just kind of like contour your eye. Okay, so now that brown looks like it's coming up a little bit more. I find it kind of interesting that these powders in the same palette have reacted so differently in terms of powderiness. And so that is that. One thing that came with, I guess, the more deluxe version, which I did not get, and I'll go into that in a second, but it came with a IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil, which I happen to have a sample of from something else. So I usually don't use pencil on my eyebrows, but again, just to give you the full kind of experience here. So I'm usually fairly happy with my brows, and this comes out in like an oval, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, an oval shape like so. It's kind of a, it says universal, so wow, that does not really, it looks like a really kind of ashy taupe color. And again, this isn't, I've had this for a little while, so if there's consistency issues, it could not be their fault. Don't you hate it when you get those little, you know, bits in the corner of your eye? Yeah, so I'm not an expert in terms, like Groucho Marx, in terms of filling in my eyebrows. The most I generally do for like videos and stuff is just the Benefit Gimme Brow, because that kind of helps keep their shape without a ton of product. So that to me looks really intense because I'm not used to having super dark brows. And again, I'm like, my natural hair color is like that, so it's blonde, it's dark blonde, but my eyebrows I think are also fairly good in terms of thickness or whatever. Okay, so that's what we got going for that. It also would come with a, let me see here, No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, which I do not have. So we're just gonna use, this is a Smashbox Always Sharp in the color Sumatra, yeah. So I just want to do a little bit. And generally, I take some sort of angled brush and just kind of go over it, just to kind of smooth out any inconsistencies in the thickness and just make it a bit sharper, or not sharper, softer. It's a lot harder to do this eye, I tell you. So usually I just go a little bit past my iris, I guess, just so my eyes don't look too closed off. That's that. think especially since the eyeshadow is pretty light, it's good to go ahead and do the eyeliner. So then I'm going to curl my eyelash curlers. So, and then take this mascara. Again, I haven't had the best of luck. I feel like my lashes are okay lengthwise. They just tend to, like in the middle especially, go straight down. And a little thickness helps. So it actually doesn't look too bad. And the tip part is really nice for kind of getting into the edges. It's a little clumpy, as you can see. I don't always do a ton on my bottom lash line. I'm just kind of wiping off. To have a little bit of definition. And is this, I don't think this is a waterproof formula. Doesn't say it is. But I guess we'll find out later. So last, I'm just gonna put this lip. This reminds me of the Dior, whatever their similar product is. I don't see the ingredient that I thought gave it that kind of color changing quality, but you see, compared to like my bottom lip, like it looks quite like colorless. It feels pretty nice. So I don't know what this retails for, but it could be a nice sort of alternative if the Dior is a little bit pricey for your budget. So that's the finished look. I think again the color match is not maybe ideal for me. I do like the consistency of it. I think it does look a little heavy, but I did put quite a bit on. The Bye Bye concealer came out really thick, but it looks alright, I think, now that it's been kind of blended in. I don't think there are any like really standout products for me. I think the mascara is actually better than I remembered. but you know, it's not too hard to find a decent mascara. I think my eyes or my eyebrows probably could have used a gel afterwards. And the lipstick feels nice. Like it's good. It's quite pink. But anyway, there it is. I just wanted to kind of go through it. So let's see. I kind of made some notes, and if you're not interested in some of the details, you can click off. As far as the claims go, they say the Bye Bye foundation, it is quite expensive compared to their CC cream. I think their CC cream is like 30 something. And a full size of this, which I'm not sure exactly how much it is, maybe an ounce. So twice the size of this? I don't know. But that would retail for $65, which I think is kind of a lot. They say it's a full coverage moisturizer with 3D Skin Flex technology to correct, protect, and perfect in one weightless anti-aging formula. 4 shades, light, medium, tan, and rich. So I think if you're like, what am I? I'm like an NW 15 maybe, so that gives you some sort of reference for the shade range. They say it's sheer buildable coverage, and I think you can build it up. Balances skin tone. It does have a SPF of 50, which is nice, and I think I have the CC cream, and I think I like the finish of this better, but that one has more shades, if I recall. So going more into detail, they're saying it corrects with anti-aging ingredients to infuse skin with moisture, help treat and correct the look of aging skin. It's supposed to have special light reflecting pigments to create a beautiful soft focus effect, blurring away flaws in a unique formula that moves with your skin to prevent cracks and creases. So there you go. In the protection part, it has broad spectrum mineral based SPF 50. Covers everything but feels like nothing. So this comes in several different size options. It's called the, I think Your Most Beautiful You, would be $39.95. And you get the, this is where I sound like QVC. You get the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer, the Bye Bye Concealer Anti-Aging Waterproof Full Coverage Concealing Cream, the Bye Bye Pores Tinted Skin Blurring Finishing Powder, the Hello Lashes 5-in-1 Mascara, and the Vitality Lip Flush 4-in-1 Reviver. And for an extra $10, you would get the No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner and the Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil, which I said I already had a sample of, and I really didn't feel the need to try their gel eyeliner. And they also come with some gifts, which they say is a $75 value. The Vitality Face Disc and the brush, which feels really nice. It feels quite soft, but I don't know. This is one of their Heavenly Luxe ones. I don't even know if I've had a NYX Cosmetics brush, but it does feel nice and soft. I like the brush. I don't know. I'm not sure if I would use it for kind of highlight and bronzer as they intended. Maybe a cream bronzer would be better. Anyway, so you have two choices between that. You get the introductory size supply, which is what I got, and you pay $5.99 for shipping and handling, or you can get a full-size supply, which is $157 value, and that you pay, it's 3 monthly payments of $39.95, and then $2.99 for shipping and handling. I think it would charge you in 3 increments, so $39.95 on month 1, month 2, month 3, and then you get, this is a recurring shipment type thing, so you would get, every 3 months thereafter you would get a new shipment. So you do, when you sign up, you can sign up online and order it that way. You do automatically get entered into the recurring shipment unless you call to cancel. And I'd already called to cancel before I even tried it because I just don't like being locked in, or I feel like I'm going to forget and get charged again. And like I said, this product is available permanently now, so I didn't feel like I needed, you know, to have that option. So that is it in a nutshell. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will talk to you soon.